And finally, we have the TOS Enterprise. I'm going to open this one up and show you what's in there.
Here we are with the last ship that was available at launch here, the TOS Enterprise. Start off with the dial. There's our Constitution class. Very maneuverable little ship. Lots of options. Got that 2 reverse in there. There she is. Decent maneuverability. About on par with some of the other ships its size. I think it's almost identical to the Mirandas. And there it is, the U.S.S. Enterprise. No fancy letters. Got a unique here, Federation team, or faction. 3 attack, 1 defense, 4 hull, 3 shield. You have 1 weapon upgrade, 4 crew upgrades. 22 points. Evasive maneuvers, target lock, scan, and battle stations. And the Enterprise can perform an action listed on its action bar while it has a auxiliary power token. Basically, let you ignore the auxiliary power token, at least for the ship's base abilities. Then we have the generic Constitution. 3 attack, 1 evade, 4 hull, 2 shield, and you get 1 weapon and 2 crew. No ability for 20 points. For captains, you can't have the original Enterprise without having James T. Kirk. Of course, he's unique. 9 captain skill, which makes him one of the highest. He's up there with Picard. You get 2 elite upgrades, which are nice, for 6 points. And any Federation upgrades you purchase for Kirk cost exactly 3 squadron points. And then you place them face down beside his card, and they remain face down until you use them, and then they're face up the rest of the game. That prevents Khan from being able to steal them because they're face down. It's just kind of a neat little add-on to him. And we have Christopher Pike. He's unique. Captain skill is 6 with 1 elite upgrade, 4 points. All of your crew upgrades cost 1 less point. Should be nice if you're using the Enterprise or the Enterprise D to have massive crew slots. There's our generic Federation captain. Since Kirk can bring 2 different upgrades and Pike can have 1 too, they give you a bunch to choose from. First one here is the Cochrane deceleration maneuver. And if you only perform a 1 straight movement this round, you can discard this card and come about, which basically turns you 180 degrees, but it costs you an auxiliary power. For 5 points, it's a nice little bout of maneuverability. I don't know if it's be worth putting that on the Galaxy class over the TOS ship. The Corborite maneuver. 5 points. You discard this upgrade to prevent all enemy ships from attacking you this round, but you also can't attack this round. So good to prevent something from hitting you while you get yourself into position. And Cheat Death. I really like this one. It's 5 points. If your ship was just destroyed, you discard this card and you remove damage cards one at a time from your ship until you only have 1 damage point left on your hull, and then it also clears out all your criticals by flipping them face down. This combined with the I Stab at Thee card that comes with Khan is a ridiculous combo, because you can use I Stab at Thee to blow up your ship and kill everybody around you, and then use this to bring your ship back. For crew cards, we pretty much got most of the original Enterprise crew. I think Chekhov's missing, but he was on the Miranda, so. We got Mr. Spock here. He's unique, 5 points. If your ship has a scan token beside it when you attack, you may convert all of your battle station results to hits. Nice ability. I know a lot of people have been playing incorrectly. If you have him and, say, a Breen Aide or anybody else who activates because you have a scan token beside your ship, you can only use that to use the ability of 1 card, even though it doesn't actually take the token. Still a nice one to have. We got Uhura. She's also unique, 3 points. You discard her immediately before you move, and you can change your maneuver for the round. This is a good counter to the Romulan Munion Wave. If you picked a 5 movement and then they hit you with that thing, rather than take 4 hull damage, you discard her and change it to a 1. You got Sulu. 3 points. As an action, you can add 2 to your agility for the rest of the round. Each time you defend this round, you can convert 1 battle stations into an evasion. Kind of nice, but it does take your action for the turn. You got Bones. 3 points. Discard McCoy to allow one of your crew upgrades to perform its action as a free action. And this is how you get to do those other ones without actually spending the action for it. And a really young, not so chubby Scotty. For 5 points. He's probably one of my favorite upgrades for crew. As an action, you can disable 2 of your shields to gain 2 attack dice this round, basically transferring power to weapons. Or you can repair a shield and roll 2 less attack dice this round. Now, if you're not going to attack anyway, not rolling 2 dice is not that big of a deal, and it lets you repair shields. It's one of the only like 3 cards in the game so far that let you repair shields. So nice crew options. And for weapons, we have our photon torpedoes. 4 die attack at 2 to 3 range for 3 points. Takes a target lock. You can convert your battle station, 1 battle station into 1 critical, and it can be fired from the front or rear arcs. And we have our 3 shield tokens. You got your scan, battle stations, evasive maneuver, critical hit, and auxiliary power. You got your target lock, which is a J this time. A disable token for the torpedoes. And the mission for this one's kind of a fun, one-sided. If you don't know what it is, you're not a very good Star Trek fan, is the way I put it. It is the Kobayashi Maru. 2 players. Klingon and Federation. The Klingon player gets a 80 points. The Federation only gets 50 points. And in addition, you're trying to rescue people off the Kobayashi Maru, which means you need to lower your shield while you're being shot at, and all sorts of fun stuff. And then lots of special rules and objectives. And it says right here at the bottom, note this mission is strongly weighted in favor of the Klingon player. Federation player must face difficulty in this mission with dignity or display their strength and character throughout. I haven't actually gotten a chance to play it myself. I've seen it played, and I have yet to see the Federation player win, so take a look at the ship here. A lot of people complain because it's so small. I think it's kind of fitting for the ship. I'm not that upset with the detail. Some people complained about it. Luckily mine isn't bent. I have seen some people who got a bent one. Yeah, it is a little bit. But it's good enough for me. Most people complain because they don't have the call letters on the top here, but they left that off because you can also use this as a generic Constitution ship. And we got our base here with the Enterprise. And the generic Constitution class. Well, that's it for the ships from Wave 0, I guess they're calling it, the launch release. Hopefully I'm going to get myself a Decora here soon from the OP event. We'll have that. And then Wave 2 is coming out next month, so stay tuned for more videos.